I wanted to talk today about jobs, and I wanted to talk today about permits. And what is a permit? Why do you need it? And is it really what everybody makes it out to be? When you do a job, whether it be a kitchen remodel, a bathroom remodel, whether you do an addition, you generally speaking need a permit. And what the permit does basically is it allows the city and the county to keep track of what happens to a house in the event of the sales, and it legitimizes the additions that people do on their houses. They add a bedroom, they add a bathroom, and there's no permit. What will happen is the city will come in and make you tear it apart pretty much to make sure it was done correctly. So that is one aspect of what a permit is. And a lot of homeowners find it very aggravating. A lot of contractors hate the process because it's a lot of politics involved. But there is actually a function behind it. They have their own engineers. They have code books that they are very, very familiar with, and a lot of contractors do not know all the codes. So what will happen is you'll do the permit, you'll run it through the city, and they will take 2 weeks to do the review, which basically means they'll check against engineering, they'll check it against codes, they'll check it against the neighborhood requirements, what your offsets are from the property lines, and also, oddly enough, the height requirements. If you're doing additions, you cannot go over a certain height in relation to the distance off of your fence. So these are all little factors that have to be considered when you're looking to do a project. A lot of homeowners like to do their own work, and they say, well, I'm doing my own work, do I need a permit? And the answer is, with electrical and plumbing, if you are the homeowner, it is your primary residence, you can do the work. You still have to file a plumbing and electrical permit. It will get inspected, but they will give you the corrections. Nobody's going to shoot you for doing the work. That is one of those things that you just kind of have to be aware of. So when it comes to doing additions, such as adding or taking out walls, actually more specifically, if you're taking out a wall to increase space in your house, you have to look at whether or not it's a load-bearing wall. The timer just died. Would you mind? Okay. Okay, beautiful. So basically, when you're looking at a wall and you want to know if it's bearing, there's a really simple test that you as the homeowner can do that is going to kind of give everybody a good idea of what you're really playing with. The roof pitch, if it goes like this, you'll find that the ceiling joists on the structure typically run perpendicular to the roof. So if your joists are crossing or going opposite, basically, the roof, chances are they are not bearing. If they're running with the roof line, then you've got a bearing wall. So it's just a very, very quick tip. So if you have any other questions, you can see me about it. Mark Stevens, the Renovation Company.
See, I always thought you